Right, settle. It's fun at 5:15.
Yeah. Yeah. And one thing I don't see about Holland is that like we did the only like he's only halfway prep. Actually not even. Always have more upper body here than lower body. All boys have for lower body are pants, skates, knee guards, and like actually it's more than a skater. And then up top they have their chest pads and glove walkers.
Sure, he'll be ready to go.
Yeah.
He's got time to do that.
Oh yeah. Got a full-time period.
Huh?
You got a full-time period. Yes.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing 5, 6, 7, 8, because that comes after 2, 3, and 4.
Oh yeah, I'm prepared. I prepared some non-voice lines.
Never been. All right, best color man in the business. Yeah.
I got that, but
You got that?
I got that. But I'll do my best.
Monday night.
I remember the lessons. What makes it zoom out? I remember my lessons. It's not that bad. I mean, wait, what?
Oh, the temperature makes a move kick.
Temperature's weird. Physics are crazy. But also physics is slow. I miss being with you. Feels like I don't have a purpose anymore. Besides color commentary. Man, it keeps it out.
Yep, it'll do that.
Well, you gotta select the older button. Like the zoom button. Who is at the front of the squad today? Like, they both know it's not. Yeah. 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 I didn't really go back into that. Yeah, but we're gonna win. Doesn't matter how you win it. It doesn't matter that you win. I have to agree with my dad. So. Well, I figured. These look a lot like the Blackhawks. Got another team from Canada. Hello? Hello?
Oh my! And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my color commentator, Mr. Declan Dempsey, and our producer, director, and cameraman here today, Mr. Aiden Matter. We are live, ladies and gentlemen, from the Rose Garden in Norwich, Connecticut, as we've got a fantastic United Hockey Tier 1 contest about ready to take place here. I never know what to call it. Prep school hockey, Tier 1 hockey. Either way, the champs are here, ladies and gentlemen. I want to give a big congratulations and shout out to the Norwich Hockey Club. They are the United Tier 1 Hockey League champions. They took it down last week on the road, and they brought home the hardware. They brought home the banner. They brought home the accolades, the parade earlier this week in downtown Norwich. So they've got to be feeling pretty good about themselves. A fantastic season coming to an end here this weekend in Norwich as they're hosting the Somang Prep organization. Somang wearing their black sweaters with the logo across the chest, looking a lot like the Carolina Hurricanes. The logo on the shoulder, logo on the chest. The Canadian maple leaf outlined on the black shorts, black socks with red and white trim. And we'll see who's going to get the start in between the pipes, if it's going to be Isaac Ouellette, or Alex Beal in between the pipes for Somang. And down at the other end, your Norwich Hockey Club, your champs, ladies and gentlemen, wearing their home white sweaters with the red shoulders, the NHC logo across the chest, touch of gray trim around the numbers and on the jerseys, red shorts with do they have a stripe on the shorts? They do have a stripe on the shorts. There it is. White socks with a little thin gray line and a red stripe on the bottom. We'll see who's going to be getting the start in between the pipes. It's going to be Nico Halitanko getting the start in between the pipes, or if it's going to be Noah Kosher getting the start in between the pipes. So we should have a real good affair. One team consisting of a lot of players from French Canada, another team from the French-Canadian province of Quebec, Somang, who made the trip down here to southeastern Connecticut. A rainy day outside, but always a fantastic day inside the arena. We play 16 minutes of hockey here in the Prep High School division. Icing and offsides are in effect. There is a delayed offsides. And if you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, it is not icing. If it's tied at the end of regulation, there will be a sudden death or sudden life overtime. And body checking is allowed. Fighting is frowned upon by the United States, Canadian, and most of the European Union. So welcome here, ladies and gentlemen, to the greatest color man in the business, Mr. Declan Dempsey. Declan, how you feeling, buddy? What are you expecting to see here today?
Great game. It kind of looks like both teams are from Canada. You could tell from the other team that they have the maple leaf on their pants. I definitely love their jerseys. They have a lot of color.
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. All right.
But
hold on one second. Declan, if you could keep talking, buddy, keep talking. You keep saying, because I can't hear you. It's just keep talking.
Well, NHC, they played a good season so far. They won the championship last weekend, I think. But I don't know about this other team, but since it's from Canada, I think it's going to be an evenly matched game because we have a lot of kids from Canada, and I don't know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for tuning in. The last two games of the season on the Southern Broadcast Network, teams number 357 and 358 since September.
I can only hear me. I can't hear you. Mine's really loud. It's really loud. Wow.
This should be a real good matchup. Somang Prep, an outstanding organization. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. I want to thank you all for allowing us to be here again this year. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you all season long and yet again here today.
Mine's blasting in my ear.
We're about ready to get things underway here. Still trying to figure out. I think we're having sound issues here. We'll get it operational. Testing. All right. Okay, very good. 17-minute periods. I apologize. Thank you, Declan. 17 it is. All right, we're going to have the starting lineups for each organization. And then we're going to have the national anthem of Canada and the national anthem of the United States of America. And then we will be underway here from the Rose Garden, here between your Norwich Hockey Club and Somang Hockey Club or Somang Prep. Yeah, I was told that's how you pronounce it. So I like people to think that I'm hip, people to think that I'm with it. I've learned a lot of French over the last 2 years, I'll tell you that. Yeah, pronounced Somang. Somang, see, they just said it. We got confirmation. All right. The boys break their huddle. We're going to turn things over to the PA announcer now. And as we are about ready to get underway. The boys are lining up.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Rose Garden Ice Arena for today's matchup between Somang Academy and Norwich Hockey Club.
Somang Academy.
Norwich Hockey Club believes that good competition goes hand in hand with good character and good sportsmanship demonstrated by all players and fans. Disrespectful behavior towards players, coaches, fans, and officials will not be tolerated. Thank you in advance for your cooperation. Now let's meet our starting lineups. First for Somang Academy. At left wing, number 48, Chris Skidakis.
Christopher Skidakis, number 48. Michael Trudeau, number 40.
Number 67, Donovan Odije.
Donovan Odije.
On defense, number 28, Julian Bauman.
Julian Bauman.
Number 36, Warren Sada. And starting in goal for Somang, number 32, Isaac Roulette.
And Isaac Ouellette getting the start in between the pipes.
At left wing, number 88, Jacob Martineau.
Jacob Martineau, number 88, getting the start.
Number 22, Felix Antoine.
Number 22, wearing Michael Bossy's old number, Felix Antoine Laflamme. Vincent Kreger, number 97.
Number 27, Chris Tellier.
Christopher Tellier. And Richie Aguilera.
Number 29, Connor Mears.
So Connor Mears getting the start in between the pipes today.
He's assisted by Chris Welker.
All right.
At this time, please rise if you're able to remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, the national anthems. right, ladies and gentlemen. The announcements are out of the way. The introductions are out of the way. The songs are out of the way. All the domesticated stuff is out of the way. Now it's the best time of day. It's game time. Time to drop the puck here at the Rose Garden between Somang Academy and your Norwich Hockey Club. Thank you so much for joining us here this evening. These two will be going at it again tomorrow at 1:15. The final game of the season for Norwich, the final broadcast game for the Solu Broadcasting Network. What a season it's been since September. A tremendous second season for Norwich as they bring home the United Tier Hockey League, United Tier 1, Hockey League Championship. A real big accomplishment, only their second year of existence. Coach Sheehan's done such a great job. Norwich Hockey Club out of the Norwich Free Academy, associated here with our beloved Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. We're about ready to get underway. The ref drops the puck, and we are underway from Norwich as Aguilera gets to it quickly. It's Meertz in between the pipes against Ouellette. In the corner it goes now quickly. Somang Academy trying to get the puck out along the boards. Couldn't do so. That hit a body, and it's kept in by Norwich. That one comes right to the goaltender Ouellette, and he'll cover up, and there'll be no further play. So, a very fast pace so far. You are correct, Mr. Declan. All right, leaning in now, Kreger. Kreger got Laflamme on his left wing, on the right wing. Martineau jostling there with one of the Somang players. Face off one back to the blue line on the backhand. Got it down low, turning, wheeling. Couldn't get the shot fully away there was Martineau. Away they come now, back the other way. From Somang, down the right wing they go. That's Donovan Odeje. Odeje sends it all the way across, quickly picked up by Norwich, cleared but not out, kept in at the blue line. 16:25 left to go here. The game just nicely underway. If this is your first time tuning in on the Solu Broadcasting Network, we'll keep you updated on the time. It's sent ahead now, Laflamme quickly on it. Laflamme got it out in front. Coming back there was Maverick Houle to break it up. Good stick in the passing lane there by Houle. Somang in black, Norwich in white. Turned over at the blue line. Nice play there by Morrison. And as it bounces around, and Somang comes away with it. Back the other way now, Sorn. Sorn down the right wing. He'll get to the blue line and dump it in. Hard around it goes now, chased into the corner by Sorn. He lost the handle on it. That goes off the Zamboni door. Came right back to Bradford. Tyson Branford. They'll send it cross corner, dump it. Pinching in now. There's Somang. Couldn't come away with it. Sent away to center. On it there is Houle. Houle turning. Got it up ahead, and Somang will send it in. Steered aside by the netminder, Connor Mertz. This is my first time getting a look at Connor in between the pipes, so very happy to see him getting a start here today. Quickly on it, number 10, that's a Xavier Corsielli. Trying to get the puck out. If I'm mispronouncing anyone's name, please forgive me. I do my best. Up ahead now. Over the blue line, stepping the outside, lining the shot goal. That went over the head of the netminder Mertz. Behind the net it goes now. So, yeah, you got to get back in front. Bouncing puck. Loose in the slot area. Cleared but not out. Kept in at the blue line. Nice play there by Oliver Page to keep the puck in. Somang now behind the net, trying to come away with it. That one lofted out to center. Behind the D now, Nyforce. Nyforce walking in. He scores! Ollie Nyforce got behind the D, let the wrist shot go, and put it top shelf where Daddy keeps the good stuff for when the in-laws come over on the holidays. 1-0, Norwich takes the lead. A gorgeous outlet pass there. A gorgeous shot by Ollie as he buries the biscuit. And Norwich the quick 1-0 lead. Beautiful pass there and a beautiful job by Nyforce to bury it. Nyforce, who spent some time on D, some time on offense. He does it all for Coach Sheehan. He knew exactly what to do on that breakaway. It looked like he was relaxed on that breakaway. He didn't look anxious, didn't look like he was in a hurry. Didn't look like he had anywhere to go, except for the back of the net, and he buried it confidently, too.
He's a great, well-rounded player.
Yeah. He's big and strong, is Nyforce. You're absolutely right, Declan. Behind the net it goes now, hard around, chasing it down there is Owen Cartledge. Cartledge up along the boards. Norwich breaks it out, across to Nyforce. We're waiting on the assists on that goal. We'll wait for the PA announcer. On it now, DeRosier. He lost the handle on it. They're digging and mucking Dempsey over there. Dempsey, number 34, wearing Johnny Van Beesbrook's number. Somang on it there. They tip it up to center, back the other way now. Odeje, he lost the handle on it. Bouncing puck. Comes loose. It's knocked down by Aguilera. Richie Aguilera lost the handle on it and then sent his man down, Odeje, as the two got together. Puck collides along the boards now, and away with it comes. I'm sending it across there with Skidodius. Skidodakis, excuse me. Skottidakis. That's it, Skottidakis. I was practicing that one at home, too. Hard around for Dempsey. Kept in at the blue line. Nice job there by Savic to keep the puck in. That one bounces loose. Dempsey knocked it down. Would have been a high stick, but it was touched up by Somang. Down the right wing now with it. Quickly now putting the brakes on there. Here's Christopher Tellier. Got it back to the blue line. Quickly, defense to offense comes Trudeau. Trudeau with it. Good job of back checking there as it's knocked aside. And back the other way comes Martineau. Martineau down the left wing. Martineau got a man cutting in a cooker. They score! Paris Speller made a beeline for the net. The stick down. A gorgeous pass across by Martineau. And Speller deflects it home. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, 2-0 is the score. An absolute gorgeous passing play there as Martineau got the puck in front. Speller right to the cooker. That is why you get to the cooker, get to the cooker, get to the cooker, ladies and gentlemen. A beautiful goal there by Speller. Get to the net. You're absolutely right. Over the blue line now, trying to step to the outside. Martineau. Martineau lost the handle on it. Laying the lumber into him there was Speller. Up ahead it goes now quickly. On it for Bradford. Bradford over the blue line. Bradford trying to step to the outside. Bradford forced wide. Lost his balance as he tried to get the puck back in front. 12.5 left to go here. 2-0 in the early going, Norwich. And now they'll be on the power play as Krager was pulled down in the neutral zone. So a very good start for the Norwich Hockey Club here today, picking up right where they left off from last week's championship affair. They are really peaking, is Norwich. Laflamme leans in now. Martineau on the right wing. Right behind him is Christopher Tellier. He's got the puck. A little bit of hot potato there as he sends it down to Cartledge. Cartledge will send it down low. Staying with it there. Good show of strength there by Krager. As he fights off the check, sends it hard around, chasing it down quickly. There's Tellier. Tellier sends it to Laflamme. Laflamme works it down low. Got it out in front. Bouncing puck. And Somang comes away with it. Back the other way now with speed through the neutral zone. Stepping to the outside, Bodegas. He lets the shot go. Waffled down by Mertz and picked up by the Norwich Hockey Club as they try to come out of their own zone. 1:32 left to go in the power play. 12 minutes left to go here. In the opening stanza, they're leading it 2-0. Laflamme circles the wagons. Laflamme with it. Laflamme puts the brakes on at the blue line, sends it over to Tellier. Tellier sliding it across. Right across now. The net was open for a moment. Letting the quick shot go. Nice stop there by Isaac Ouellette. Great puck movement as we've seen all year long from this Norwich Hockey Club on the power play. And they really move it beautifully and get the quick shot away from the left dot there. That was Krager, who was alone for a moment. Got the shot off. A nice stop there by the netminder Ouellette. Face off one cleanly by Norwich. Again, look at that beautiful puck movement there. 3 crisp passes. They still have possession of the puck, leaving it now. On and out, Tellier. Tellier got it in front. The C-button one-timer by Krager goes off the heel of his stick. But Norwich still in possession with it. Tellier sliding it across. Good stick in the passing lane there by Odeje. Goes behind the net. Norwich still with the puck on their stick as Laflamme will send it down for Krager. Krager at the blue line. He'll send it behind the net now. Lost the handle on it there and sent all the way down. It's no icing because they're shorthanded. 35 seconds left to go in the power play. 11 minutes left to go here. 2-0. Norwich leading an impressive power play. An impressive start for the boys here today. Down the left wing they go now. Martineau. Martineau got it out in front. Cutting to the cooker was Laflamme, and that just failed to click as they send it all the way down. That goes off the boards. Left there for Mertz. Mertz will leave it now for Nyforce. Mertz telling Nyforce, go the length with it. I sure would like an assist. Ali saying, well, if he buries this, you're going to get the second assist. Walking in, letting the shot go. Denying Mertz the assist there was the netminder Ouellette. And I would have ran over to the scorer's table to make sure he got the second assist. Goaltenders got to take care of one another in this world, ladies and gentlemen. No one's going to do it for us. We've got to stick together. Absolutely. It's our dream. And over the blue line with it now, Sorn. Sorn sliding it across. On the back check now was Gagnon. He'll send it behind the net. Quickly on it now is Cartilage. Cartilage getting the Jets going. Cartilage out of the zone. Lost the handle on it. Found the handle. As Somang gets some fresh legs on the ice. Somang Academy in black. Norwich Hockey Club in white. Norwich 2-0 lead here. Knife Wars. And Speller, your goal scorer, is here in the early going. A very good start, a very good pace by Norwich here today. They certainly came out with their A game. Offsides at the blue line. So 9:41 left to go here in the opening stanza. The opening period brought to us by our very good friends at Paul Johnson Builders and General Contractors, ladies and gentlemen. Whether you need a brand new home built, in addition to your home, windows, siding, doors, kitchens, bathrooms, man cave, or she shed, give Paul a call at Paul Johnson Builders and General Contractors. He's been working here in Connecticut for over 30 years on just word of mouth and references, and in that industry tells you everything you need to know. Quickly now, Norwich got it back for Knife Force. Knife Force trying to pull the trigger. Lost the handle on it and back the other way now. It's Odejay. Odejay drops it at the blue line. Good job of back checking there by Keanu to break it up. Behind the net it goes now. Doing it back to the blue line. Kept in. Nice job there to keep the puck in as they slide it over. There for Bauman. Bauman lets the shot go. That just missed. On it now is Aguilera. Aguilera lost the handle on it. Bouncing puck. Cleared but not out. Kept in at the blue line by Skodigatis. Skodigatis trying to step inside there. Nice hit there as Aguilera dislodged everybody from the puck. Aguilera behind the net now. Sent hard around. Knife Wars trying to get out. Couldn't get it out. That one steered out of harm's way by the netminder Mertz. Behind the net it goes now. Cycling with it. With their best pressure of the day here. Here's Belcourt. Belcourt lets the shot go. Deflected over Knife Wars and out of play. 8.5 minutes left to go here in the opening stanza. 2-0 Norwich leading it. Declan, you got to like the pace that Norwich has come out with here today. I'm very impressed. It's been... Norwich looks real strong thus far. And as they get the puck out to center ice, turning on it there. In their own zone, trying to come away with it. The boys in black and red. Stepping to the outside with speed, dancing through the neutral zone now. Koselius. Koselius let the shot go. That went off the leg. Into the corner they go there. Battles. Bodies collide there as Page. Knocked it down. Slid across now. Back the other way. Down the right wing with speed over the blue line. Got a man cutting to the cooker. That's Dempsey. Trying to get it deep there was Kelly. Kelly took a big hit, and he's right back to his feet. Behind the net now, Dempsey doing battle and pinching now DeRosier. That one comes back out to the blue line and out to center. That hops over the stick of Page and sent back in. Picked it quickly now by Owen Cartilage. Cartilage quickly changed direction for DeRosier. DeRosier with the puck on the backhand. Doesn't get it out initially. Good puck support there by Jacob Martineau. Martineau getting the speed going. Martineau through the neutral zone. Lost the handle out of his hole. Good job to come back and get it there by Martineau. Sent it up ahead. Here comes Speller now walking in. Pulls the trigger. Big stop by Ouellette. The rebound. Ouellette got the flipper on that. Then there'll be no further play. What a great job by Martineau to go back and get that puck. Got it up to Speller. And Paris was looking for number 2 today as he broke in, but a couple of nice stops there by the netminder Isaac Ouellette. Both players, looking for their second one, both vying to be the Solu top dog. A very big honor. Yes. You're absolutely right. Oh, a penalty coming up here. Slashing is the call. I think it's going to come against Norwich. Let's see. It is, as Martineau head to the sin bin. 2 minutes for slashing other people while they're trying to play hockey. No, you don't do that unless you're some sort of English pig or something with no brain. So the power play here for Somang, their first. They win the draw back to the blue line, sliding it over on, and now Bauman. The great Bauman, ladies and gentlemen. If you've seen the great movie Victory, starring Sylvester Stallone, Michael Caine, Pele, back in 1981. Greatest sports film ever made, in this broadcaster's humble opinion. Never makes anyone's list, ladies and gentlemen, but is the greatest sports film ever made. And the great Bauman was on the German team. And turning on it now was Bauman, Julian Bauman. And he drops it off. And then away comes Soné now down the left wing. They gain the blue line and dump it in, chasing it down now Tellier. That one never made it around. Behind the net they go now, still with it, circumnavigating, protecting the puck back to the blue line. Nice job to knock that down. Big stop there. Mertz got the clavicle on it, and all the way down it'll go. Good stop there by the netminder, Connor Mertz. Real good puck movement there by Somé as they sourced it out to the blue line, knocked it down, got a good shot away. But the goaltender Mertz up to the task. 6:05 left to go here in the opening stanza. A minute left to go. In the man advantage now for Somé. In on the forecheck there was Meirano. Sheldon Meirano. Out there killing the penalty now with Laflamme. Meirano hounds his man. He steps to the outside. Side steps the check there at Kelly behind the net. Got it down in front. Big stop there. Mertz got the flipper on it. The rebound. They score. A power play goal by Chris Kotiakis. And they cut the lead in half. Good puck movement. They stayed with it. Skodidikas buries the biscuit there for Somé. So both teams with a power play goal. Skodidikas buries the biscuit. On the rebound, Mertz made a real nice save initially, but they got to the rebound. You know, the goalie's responsible for the first save. The defenseman is responsible for the second save. Back the other way now quickly. Bordegas. Bordegas lost a handle on it. Knocked aside. Got it up ahead now. Chance of 2-on-1 developing. Tried to slide it across to Morrison. Morrison down the right wing. Morrison doing battle behind the net now, trying to get it loose. Looks like the puck was underneath one of the Somé players. So the faceoff's going to come deep in the Somé Academy zone. 5:12 left to go here in the opening stanza. 2-1 is the score. Both teams have executed on their power play. I could not hear a word that he said on that one, I got to be honest with you. As the face-off is won by Somé. They come away with it, sending it all the way down. Williams will give chase, but I think it's icing. Icing is the call with exactly 5 minutes left to go here in the opening stanza. Well, what a season it's been here on Solu. Like I said, games 357 and 358 since September. Couldn't have done it without the great crew that I had with me all year long. Aiden Matter behind the camera here today. He was here all year. Did such a great job. Did a little play-by-play, a little color, a lot of camera. Here's a chance now down low. Zach. Declan. And here's a chance now trying to get to it, looking to knife his way through. Couldn't do so. Did the net come off its protected moorings, or do we have a penalty? I think the net was dislodged, I think. No? Cuddly just covered it up. Okay. So it's covered up there by Ouellette. .442 left to go here in the opening stanza. Kicked ahead now, Somé with it. They try to go off the boards. Nice job by Knife Wars to knock it down. They send it hard around. On it quickly now, Cote. Cote turning there. Cote drops it off on the backhand. Knife Wars in on the forecheck. Good pressure here by Norwich as they try to keep him hemmed in. Somé had to spend a lot of energy to come out of their own zone on that breakout, but now on the forecheck. Down at the other end, an aggressive play there, causing a turnover, letting the shot go. They score! Tyson Branford walked in, let the wrist shot go, an absolute laser beam there. Norwich turned the puck over just inside the blue line. And against a talented team like Somang, ladies and gentlemen, they are going to make your team pay for it every single time. And that's exactly what they did right there. 2-2 is the score all of a sudden. So quite the turn of events there. As Somang caused the turnover and have all of a sudden tied the affair. With 4 minutes left to go. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. That deflected. And into the corner it goes now. Bodies collide there. Rosier couldn't get it out. Letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. Now Somang getting a lot of pressure. They trailed 2-0 early and have battled back. Now it's a 2-2 affair. On it now, number 40, that's Trudeau. Trudeau spilled for his efforts. A delayed penalty coming up here. So Somang Academy going to be headed to their second power play of the afternoon. So 3:36 left to go here. 2-2 is the score. Power play, the second one now for Somang Academy. Face off deep in the Norwich zone. In the sin bin is Meirano. 2 minutes for roughing. Somang wins the face-off. They look to take the lead for the first time today. They've got 2 unanswered goals here in the second stanza thus far. Good puck movement as they slide it across. Down low it goes. Turning on it there was Sorn. Sorn back to the blue line. Walking the line with it. Bauman. Bauman lets the shot go. Waffled aside by Mertz. Came back to the blue line. That's knocked down. Trying to get it out. They do get it out. Nice job by Martineau. Knowing he was going to take the hit. Still got it out. Here's Kreger now. Kreger had a man cutting to the cooker. But ended up retreating wisely back to center ice, I think, as Tellier has the puck inside his own zone. He'll send it ahead. That was hit with a high stick. So the goaltender letting it go by. They touch up to Somang, so no whistle at this time. Somang on the puck now, trying to come away with it. Knocked down. He has a chance now. Martineau. Martineau down the right wing. Martineau protecting the puck. Martineau still with it. Martineau turns away at the goal line. Martineau got it loose now, looking to get it back. Turning, wheeling. Kreger lets the shot go. Steered aside there by Ouellette. Good shorthanded penalty-killing effort there by Norwich. Up ahead now, Trudeau. Trudeau, 2.5 to go. 50 seconds left to go in the man advantage. It's dropped off for Cote. Cote got it back. Got it back to the blue line. Reaching for it there with Savic. Savic knocked it down. Savic at the dot. Savic gets it back quickly. Savic with it now. He slides it across for Garou. Bouncing puck. Comes loose now. Garou chase it down. Garou on it there. Garou. Got it back now. Here's Garou. A battle ensuing right next to Mertz at the side of the net. As they slide it across now. Good puck movement here. They get it back in front. C-Button one-timer deflected out of harm's way. A fantastic play there. And back the other way now comes Laflamme. Laflamme over the blue line. Laflamme dropped it off. Turning on it there was Tellier. Tellier with it. He lost the handle on it. Back the other way now. Speller on the back check, looking to slow things down. Putting the brakes on, dropping it off. Speller in the perfect position there to send it all the way down. That's why it's never too early to back check. Never too late to start getting back. And that's knocked down at center ice. On it now, Morrison. So a good penalty kill by Norwich as we're back to 5-on-5 with 1:20 left to go here in a very exciting opening stanza. Icing is the call there. With 1:15 left to go. 2-2 is the score. A real good one here today. These two will go at it again tomorrow, 1:15 senior day for Norwich, as they're going to honor their seniors who are graduating. Always a bittersweet day for the parents. I've got a senior graduating in June myself, which I can't believe. 1:14 left to go here in the opening stanza. Leaning in is Xavier Coselius. And as the faceoff is won by Morrison. Bouncing puck coming back to the blue line, comes out to the neutral zone. And turning on it there is Maverick Houle. Houle will send it behind the net, the last minute to play here in the opening stanza. Norwich on it there, trying to take it loose was Morrison, got it back for Aguilera. Aguilera got it up and out to center, it comes now quickly. Through the neutral zone, Morrison, that's dumped in. There by DeRosier, he was sent flying as he dumped the puck in. In the corner now, coming away to center ice with it, knocking it down is Aguilera. Aguilera will turn on it there. Aguilera will send it up. That's knocked down back the other way now. Here's Houle. Houle with 35 seconds left lets the shot go. Gloved out of midair there by the netminder, Connor Mertz. And there'll be no further play. Yeah, Mertz has done a very nice job. You're absolutely right, Declan. 2-2 is the score. He's been busy. 33 seconds left to go. A very important faceoff here for Norwich in their own zone. They lose it. So perhaps one more opportunity here for Somang. As it goes behind the net now, 25 seconds left to go. That one went off the official. Came back out dangerously right in front of the cooker. Slid across by Belcourt. And on it now is Bauman. Bauman tried to chop at it on the backhand. Couldn't get it deep. 13 seconds left to go. Norwich just trying to prevent a scoring chance here in the waning seconds, I should say, of the opening stanza. But a 2-on-1 down low. They can get to it. Beautiful play there by Tellier to knock it loose, and that's going to do it. As the opening stanza comes to a close, your score at the end of one. Somang Academy 2, the Norwich Hockey Club 2. They'll be back with the start of the second stanza in about 15 minutes when the Zamboni gets done doing what Zambonis do. You are watching Norwich Hockey Club hockey here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. We'll see you in about 15 minutes. Thank you so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Zap Bauer. Oh my God, you doubled already. Oh my! And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. The boys are back out on the ice. The Zamboni has done what Zambonis do. And we are about ready to get the second stanza underway. What an interesting first period, as it looked like Norwich was going to run them out of the arena. Up 2-0 early. A couple of quick goals by Nyfors and Speller. But Somay answered back with a couple of quick goals themselves by Skotidakis. Skotidakis. Excuse me, I'm so sorry to the Skotidakis clan for mispronouncing the name. And they are 1 for 2 on the power play. Norwich 1 for 1. And the second stands are about ready to get underway here from the Rose Garden in Norwich, Connecticut tonight. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. I'm here with my cameraman, producer, and director, Mr. Aiden Matter. All right, the ref checks with everybody, about ready to drop the puck. Tells LaFlamme to back up, along with Skodiakis. The ref drops the puck, and we are underway. The second period from Norwich. Again, these two will get back together at it tomorrow at 1:15, a matinee, which I believe is French for early. I'm not really sure about that, but souffle means souffle. Behind the net now, trying to get it out in front. That one deflected. Away comes Somay now. Somay Academy through the neutral zone with it. Over the blue line, dropping it off. Trying to sidestep the rush there. Nice pressure there as Cartledge will try to get it out along the boards. He's hemmed in there. Good job. Keep it in there by Julian Bauman. Steered aside by the netminder Mertz. To the corner it goes now. Brantford on it there. Brantford, who had the other goal. A beautiful shot by number 51, Tyson Brantford. That one goes up and out of play. The second period just nicely underway here from the Rose Garden. 16-12 left to go here. We play 17-minute stanzas if you're just joining us. Here at the high school level. High school level, U18 level. United Tier 1 Hockey League champions, the Norwich Hockey Academy, went up to New Hampshire last weekend and brought home the hardware, brought home the accolades. It's fantastic to see where this program has gone in just 2 short years. Just excited about the future, ladies and gentlemen. How could you not be? Coach Sheehan's done such a great job. Nothing but good things ahead. But what a great year they had again here, the second season. As the program continues. And a quick shot there by Maverick Houle. Saved there by Connor Mears. Maybe it's Mears. I've been saying Mertz. Maybe it is Mears. Maybe you're right. Yep. And no. Yeah. I think it's Mears and Mertz. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go off the boards in the corner now, chasing it down there, DeRosier. And Somay tried to get the puck back in front. That was knocked down in Norwich. Looking to get things going here. Morrison will send it ahead, chipped in. Quickly on it now is Gagnon. Gagnon behind the net, hard around Morrison. Anticipated where that was going. He lost the handle on it and back the other way now. Trying to get it up ahead quickly to Groselius. That went off the heel of his stick. Groselius wearing number 10, Pavel Bore's old number. I was a big fan of the Russian Rocket back in the day. That one went off the official, didn't get out. Quick shot, they score! Norwich tried to get the puck out, went off the official, took a very advantageous hop for Somay, and burying the biscuit, the aforementioned number 10, Xavier Groselius. He buries the biscuit there, and Somay will take the lead. Well, the official's part of the rink, though. It was fired right at him. Yeah, the ref's part of the arena. So just took a big bounce there. So the third unanswered goal by Somay. As it's left there now, Cartledge. Cartledge lofts it up now. LaFlamme trying to get to it. LaFlamme in the foot race with Houle. LaFlamme, just a beautiful skater. Really love watching him play the game. There's Page now. Page over the blue line. Page dropping it off. Lost the handle on Knife Wars. Came back to break it up. That came down in front. So 3 unanswered goals here by Somang Academy. They lead it now 3-2. Williams knifes it along behind the net. Norwich trying to get out with it. Couldn't do it as Hull knocked it down. That's sent ahead now. The netminder leaving it for Williams. Williams will turn to the forehand. Cleared and bounces out to center now. LaFlamme in a foot race yet again. There's LaFlamme now at the dot. He pulls the trigger. That one went over the...
I love watching the
Yeah, he doesn't have any wasted energy in his skating motion. Beautiful. Over the blue line now. Moorman sending it behind the net. There's Robin Moorman out there now. And Floris Moorman. Not sure if they are related or if they all like Bubba and Forrest. Stepping up at the blue line was Savic to lay the hit, but back the other way now. Meirano. Meirano sent flying. Sheldon Meirano, number 7 in your scorecard. Left it. Here comes Dempsey now. Dempsey behind the net. Dempsey with it. Got it back to the blue line, but came all the way out. And chasing it down there is Vincent Page. Page will turn quickly. Page sliding it over for Kelly. Kelly right on the stick now over the blue line. Trying to step to the outside. Fighting through a check there. Sent flying was Meirano. And I think he may have sold it. So holding is the call. I don't think it's a penalty shot. So just a 2-minute holding here. As Meirano did a real good job. The reason he got that power play is because he kept the legs going. And Trudeau had to pull him down. So holding is the call on number 40, Michael Trudeau. So the second power play of the evening now for Norwich. They're 1 for 1 thus far. On the power play tonight, their power play has been deadly all year long. As they're looking to drop the puck now, they do drop the puck. And they gain possession quickly. Hot potato, back to LaFlamme. LaFlamme, send it down low. On there, Kreger, back for LaFlamme. LaFlamme over. Tellier letting the shot go. Nobody in front. The rebound gets pushed just wide. And ends up back on the stick again. They do such a great job, does Norwich, continuing to have possession on the power play.
Yeah, it's very good with their puck movement, their puck possession.
It's tremendous.
Their chances hit.
Tellier now up for Marno. Marno walking in, pulling the trigger. A nice stop there. A waffle save by Ouellette. Bouncing puck around, letting the shot go. Rebound. They score! They got the puck down low, burying the biscuit there. Never seen that celebration before. What do you call that one? That's called a selfie? Oh, no, I guess I'm out of the loop. Oh, so the glove acts as a camera. Oh, boy, I'll tell you, I must be getting old. I didn't know what was going on there. I thought... Just looks like you're holding up your stick, looking like Indiana Jones. There's a little bit of give and go now. LaFlamme getting to it. LaFlamme pulled down. And I think they're going to be right back to the power play as Norwich hooking is the call. So they're 2 for 2.
Do it again, Norwich.
Chiano buries the biscuit there for Norwich. So 3-3 is the score. They're 2 for 2 on the power play going back as Belcourt pulled LaFlamme down. We got Tellier on defense, LaFlamme out there with Martineau. Looks like Kreger, and can't see who's on the left wing there just yet. The face-off is one now, back for Tellier. Tellier trying to get it down low. Couldn't do so, and it's knocked aside. Kicked aside there by Trudeau. Kicks it up ahead now, shorthanded. Walking into the backhand. Big stop there by Mertz. As Otajay cut in shorthanded. A nice stop there, his best of the evening. That's a huge save there. You don't want to give up the lead. Kreger now gets it back for Tellier. Tellier back to Kreger. Kreger walks off the boards, got it down low, cutting to the cooker now. Martineau tried to get it to him on the backhand. Swept just wide. Back in front, the netminder down on his bum, reaching behind him and sent all the way down. Icing is not valid right now. You are correct, Declan. Chipped ahead now down the right wing. There's Krager. Krager with it. Krager behind the net. Krager run into there. Nice play there by Bauman, but it's cleared but not out. Kept in at the blue line. Up ahead it goes now. Sent all the way down. Norwich will recover at their own blue line. Short-handed on it now is Bradford. Bradford lost a handle on it. Taken away by the Norwich Hockey Club as they look to set up shop now. Coming out of their own zone. 45 seconds left to go on the man advantage. Laflamme down the left wing. Got it out in front. Bradford on the back check. Broke it up. Bradford off the glass and all the way down. To the goaltender now, Mertz. Mertz will leave it. There for Tellier. Tellier up ahead. The first pass missed there. Or maybe it didn't. Up ahead now. I thought it missed, but that may have been intended for Gagnon. Tellier will tell you it was. Bouncing puck now. Kept in at the blue line. Bounce. That hits a body on the way in. Knocked down by Gagnon. He'll send it behind the net now. Or is that Kelly? Excuse me. On around it goes and back out to center. Knocked down by Ali Nyforce. Nyforce has got a goal here tonight. Nyforce with the move inside his own blue line. Takes a couple of chops. Tries to fight through the check. Turns it over. Though here comes Sorn. Sorn down the right wing. Sorn puts the brakes on. Sorn with it. Tried to cut back inside. That was knocked aside. And that one just missed there as the power play is over. So the first power play that Norwich did not capitalize on tonight. So they go down to 2 for 3, which is still 66.6% efficiency. Not too shabby.
Not too bad today. Both teams have capitalized on at least one power play, and it's really helped them out.
10-17. 10-17 left to go now, leaning in. Xavier Corselius, he's got the Somme's last goal. 3 goal scorers for Somme, 3 goal scorers for Norwich. That one deflected on the way in. It almost found its way there. Off the stick there, Savic. Behind the net it goes now. Somme trying to gather it up, couldn't do so. Comes back to the blue line, kept in quickly by Bauman. To the corner it goes now. Tellier works his man over. Cleared but not out. Chopping at it there was Moorman. Floris Moorman. And they come away with it, sending it out to center. That's knocked down. Chopped ahead of 3-on-1 if they hurry. Over the blue line now, sliding across, trying to get to it. Krager lost the handle on it. Aguilera harnessing his inner Diego Maradona as he kicks it to himself there at the blue line. Aguilera sending it down low.
Sorry, I was saying good footwork, but that wasn't his foot. That was his leg.
It's part of the foot. And slide across now, letting the shot go. That just missed. The one-timer there by Paris Speller. Good pressure here by Norwich down in the corner, trying to turn on it. There's Krager. Krager fighting off the check there, protecting the puck. Left it, got it in front there with DeRosier. 9:15 to go. Back to the blue line. Aguilera with a quick shot, looking behind him is Ouellette. And he made the save there. Good, hard, quick shot there by Richie Aguilera as he got it away under duress in traffic. Hard on net, only about a foot off the ice. That's the way you want to shoot the puck. You see all the great goal scorers nowadays in the NHL. They're not shooting high anymore. They're all shooting low. Matthews is shooting low. Bedard shoots low. McDavid shoots low. It's a higher percentage. Leaning in to get it. That's the secret to Austin Matthews, along with the chicken wing shot. As they twist the bottom elbow in rather than out. They're shooting it differently than guys used to shoot it in the past. I think Matthews knows what he's doing. It's just unfortunate for Matthews that he's got to play hockey with John Tavares, so they'll be lucky to get out of the first round again. Along the boards now, bouncing puck. Sent ahead. Nice job there by Norwich to come over and take away the real estate into the corner. It goes now, digging it loose, sending it behind the net. Got it back out in front. Bodies collide there. Fighting, trying to get to it, digging, mucking. Morrison. Morrison battling there with Sorn. Back to the blue line it comes now, sliding it over, walking in Page. Big save there by the netminder Mertz, and there'll be no further play. A variety of penalties could have been called. You're right, Declan. But a good job by the officials letting the boys play. Odeje. Odeje leaning in to take the draw. I don't know. Coming off with it now, Odeje. Hopefully he's all right. Walking the line with it. Savic. Savic lets the shot go. That missed. On it now, Nyforce. Nyforce got it away to center. Knocked down. by LaFlamme. Knifed ahead there with 8 minutes left to go. Norwich couldn't corral it there. It was deflected. I think it's going to go for icing. So icing is the call. 8:04 left to go. The game now halfway over. He's back on the bench though, right? All right, so late player change now as Tellier comes on the ice. LaFlamme looking to pinch it down low. LaFlamme did get it down low. In the corner now, back in front for LaFlamme. That just failed to click. Back to the blue line it goes now. Kelly kept it in. On it there is Kreger. Kreger sending it behind the net. Nyfor's got it out in front. Back for Nyfor's. Behind the net it goes now into the corner. Tracking it down there is Savic. Savic got it up along the boards. Good outlet pass there. That one hit the official. There's 4 refs out there, so that's a lot of officiating. Yeah, 2 refs, 2 linesmen. That's a lot. Big police presence here by the officials. Right off the mast there, Mertz. As it's tracked down there by Houle. Good passing play there. Bradford lost a handle on it, though. Nyfors. He'll send it in. Ali Nyfors will send it behind the net. Did I hear a whistle? I think I did. Offsides is the call. Yeah, looked like it hit him up high. Hit Mertz perhaps in the dangler. No, he's not. Just in the mask, I guess. Now 7:11 left to go here in the second stanza. It's Slurpee time. Bake mine a cherry with a splash of Coke or a Coke with a splash of cherry, whichever is easiest for you. Behind the net now on to Meirano. Meirano took a big hit there, as did the Rosier. Dempsey did a nice job to seal off the wall and keep it in with 7 minutes left to go. 3-3 is the score. A real good one here tonight. The first of 2. These guys will go at it tomorrow again at 1:15 right here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. As it slid across, just out of the reach there, and all the way down for icing. As Kelly went back to touch it. The refs are letting the boys play. Well, it is Saturday night. You got to think the ref wants to get the happy hour, you know? You got to take that into account, I'm telling you. I've reffed thousands of games, Declan, in the late night Saturday night games as they got, the 6 o'clock game, the 10 o'clock game. Not a lot of penalties. I don't know. Into the corner now by the Zamboni door, tracking it down Kreger. Kreger got it down low, getting it out in front. Nobody home for Norwich as it comes away. Yeah, bouncing pucks are never fun. Up ahead now, Marno sliding it across now for Kreger. Kreger trying to sidestep the hit, letting the wrist shot go. Nice stop there by Ouellette. What a nice move there by Vinny Kreger. He went laterally there. He was going full speed straight ahead. Then all of a sudden, he made a left turn at Albuquerque. Leaning in now, Kreger. That is true. Face off one back to Aguilar. Aguilar letting the shot go. Making the save. Jamming at the rebound. Was Jacob Martineau. What a nice save there.
The goalie's making the saves he needs to. And the non-save.
Houle gets to the puck first now behind the net. He'll send it hard around. Makes perfect sense to me, Declan. Sent ahead now. Tellier on it there. He chops at it, doesn't get it out. Kept in at the blue line, walking in, letting the wrist shot go. That went high on the glove side. Well, there as it comes back in front. Bouncing puck back to the blue line. Nice play there by Speller. As he anticipated where that was going. Here's Speller now. He'll dump it in. On sides of the blue line. 5.5 minutes to go here in the second stanza. Off the boards, Norwich almost had too many men, but they hopped back over. Now they get a fresh change. And quickly now up the boards, trying to catch up to it there was Kreger. It goes wide of the goaltender. It's going to be icing. Not sure why the goalie covered it there. That was going to be icing. The ref had his arm in the air.
I'm sure the coaches are pretty confused.
That could have been a face-off deep in the Norwich zone. Instead, it's a face-off deep.
I wonder if the
Goaltenders can predict the future. You're right, Declan. We do have that ability as well. We're very gifted people. I'm sure your brother will tell you. You got a goalie in the family.
Oh yeah, he's gifted.
Back to the blue line it'll go and out. Chasing it down now is Kelly. Kelly hounded from behind there by Skodikas. Bouncing puck knocked aside. Turning on it quickly now. Skodikas puts the brakes on, lets the shot go. Skotidakis, excuse me. I'll get it right. There's a chance in front now. Skotidakis cut to the cooker. And that goes all the way down, rolling. That's not going to stop anytime soon. So icing is the call. With under 5 minutes to go here in the second stanza. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you today. And the face-off deep now in the Norwich zone. And as leaning in to take it now is Gagnon, Zachary Gagnon. Swiped at it twice to win it. The Rosier couldn't get it out, kept it at the blue line, letting the shot go. There was Bradford. And it comes all the way down. Looks like it's going to be another icing. So a lot of whistles here in the second stanza. The period a little bit sluggish, like a wet sponge right now.
That last period was definitely way more entertaining. Right?
You're not always wrong. Yeah, it was 2-2. That's right. Maflam out there with Knife Force at forward now. As Knife Force will get to it. Knife Force tried to get it out. That went off a body. Cleared, but not out. Kept in at the blue line. Real nice job there to keep it in by Sorn. Aguilera got a big chunk of his man. The problem was the puck was not there. That's going to be interference or elbowing or roughing. Once they touch it up, and they do, let's see what the call is here from the official. Roughing is the call. I thought interference myself because the puck wasn't there, but it doesn't matter. It's academic, as they say, as people in academia often say. It does happen. So coming in now, Odaje takes the face-off, wanted back to the blue line, sliding it over for Hool. Hool with the puck now. Hool down the left wing. Hool protecting the puck. Hool run into there, cleared and out to center. Chasing it down now is Guru. Guru quickly up for Hool. Hool sidestepping the pressure there. Hool over the blue line with speed. Hool protecting the puck. Hool forced wide by Kelly. Nice job there to lean into him. Excuse me, that was Page. Ends up behind the net now. Somay got it back to the blue line. Turning and sending it down low. There was Guru. Somay still with the puck as they cycle it down low at the goal line. Back to the blue line it goes now, walking the line, sliding over for Hool. Hool moves it down low, gets it right back. Hool slides it over. Guru lets the shot go. That one off a leg there is Page. Or excuse me, that was Martineau who blocked it out high. Martineau doing a little bit of the injured flamingo there, but he seems to be shaking it off. That hurts. Taking the shot right off the skate. Odaje trying to get it back in front. Cleared but not out. Kept in at the blue line by Hool. He'll slide it over. Good stick in the passing lane there. Turning, wheeling, and firing it out is Kreger. Good smart play there by Vinny Kreger. And Norwich able to only get one player off the ice, though. Now they get two. So half the penalty kill is fresh. Half the penalty kill has been out there since its inception. Down the right wing it goes now, dropped off at the blue line, getting to it, knifing it ahead and out of harm's way. Good play there by Martineau to get to it, but Martineau is out of gas. Martineau got mixed up at the bench there, and I think someone on the bench is going to get a penalty for mixing it up with Martineau. So Martineau did a great job over at the bench, causing a bit of a distraction there. Yeah, a technical or unsportsmanlike conduct, because we're all sportsmen here. Well, Martineau was over at the bench, and somebody gave him a little bit of the business, and the ref. Now it looks like number 56 is going to serve it, Benjamin Bordegas. So it's going to be the 4th power play for Norwich in 26 seconds. It'll be a little bit abbreviated. It'll only be 1 minute and 34 seconds, if my math is correct, and ladies and gentlemen, like Tony Stark, it always is. So 2:34 left to go here. It's going to be 4-on-4 for 26 seconds. And then a power play for Norwich. That one was sent aside and all the way down. Leaving it there for Laflamme is the goaltender Mertz. Laflamme will pick the puck up, saucered across dangerously there. And Laflamme went to go get it himself. Laflamme down the left wing. He sends it into the corner by the Zamboni door. Bodies collide there. Play allowed to continue as the refs deem it an innocent collision. Now a power play for Norwich. Back to the blue line it goes now, sliding it across. On it there's Kelly. Kelly got it behind the net for Laflamme. Laflamme trying to dig it loose. He lost the handle on it. Coming over to chop at it there was Kreger. Nice job to steal off the wall there, but they do get it out to center. Tellier trying to get the puck out. Can't knock it down, and now out to center. Canes back to Tellier. Up ahead now, Kreger. Kreger's got a 2-on-1 when Laflamme walks in. Big stop there. Roulette got the butt end on it. Back the other way it comes down. And that's knocked down by Martineau. Martineau will send it up ahead now. Here comes Kreger again. Deja vu down the right wing. This time he peels. Still with it. Back to the blue line now. Martineau with room. Martineau cuts to the inside. Lets the shot go. There was room there. That just missed. What a nice shot there by Jacob Martineau. All the way down now. On to now Tellier. He goes off the glass up for Kreger. This is the 3rd time, 3 for a quarter. This time he sauces it across Laflamme. Goes flying by. And it's sent all the way down. 25 seconds remaining in the man advantage. Under a minute to go here. In the second stanza, 3-3 is the score. Norwich on it there. They tried to hit the home run pass. They deflected in, so no icing. Well, they're saying he deflected it before the red line, so icing is the call. I don't know if I agree with that assessment by the official, but I think the officials have been pretty good here this game. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the second period is brought to us by our good friends at Calgany Real Estate. Whether you're buying, selling, or want a free market analysis, give Jim Bolger a call at 203-228-3416. That's Calgany Real Estate. They get results. Thank you to our good friends at Calgany Real Estate. Thank you to our good friends at Paul Johnson Builders and General Contractors.
I feel like I found a secret that the other team will use.
Odeje over the blue line, letting the shot go. That doesn't get through as it's saved by Mertz. Bouncing puck now down the left wing, Odeje. Odeje with 15 seconds left to go. Got it back to the blue line now, Garou. Garou trying to get it down low. Good stick there by Morrison. SMA had a man cutting to the cooker, and he was open. That was Mormon. Back the other way now with 3 seconds left to go. We'll see if they can get one more shot off. Down the left wing, Rosier gets the shot away. But the buzzer sounds, and the second stanza comes to a close. Your score at the end of 2. Somang 3, Norwich Hockey Club 3. We'll be back in about 15 minutes at the start of the 3rd and final chapter of this unwritten story unveiling right before your very eyes and ears here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Thank you so much for tuning in. Oh my! And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. Along here with Mr. Declan Dempsey and Mr. Aiden Matter behind the lens here tonight. As the boys are back out on the ice. The Zamboni has done what Zambonis do. And the third and final chapter of this unwritten story about ready to be unveiled right before our very eyes and ears here tonight. Between the Somang Academy and Norwich Hockey Club. All right, 3-3 is the score. The goals for Norwich by Nyfors and Speller and Kiano, and down at the other end, Corselius, Skotidakis, and Tyson Bradford have scored the goals for Somang. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the third period about ready to get underway. 3-3 is the score. Norwich 2 for 4 on the power play. And Somang 1 for 3 on their power play thus far. As the boys are back out on the ice, the Zamboni is away, tucked away. Roulette in between the pipes. And back in between the pipes is number 29, Connor Merckx for Norwich. All right. We're about ready to get the third period underway here. Prager getting the start, along with Martineau on left wing and LaFlamme on right wing. The ref drops the puck, and we are underway. Here from Norwich is Bauman. Behind the net, got it out in front, dangerously pouncing on it there. Here's the goaltender, Ouellette. Isaac Ouellette. No 16:48 left to go here. The third and final stanza just nicely underway. There is an overtime period should this game remain, as far as I know. I wouldn't say that. It depends on what league the game is sanctioned in, so I believe. So I never know, but I think there's overtime. Since I think LaFlamme took a big hit there in the corner. Good to see him shake it off, and he's okay. Knocking it down at center ice now, Martineau. Martineau turning on it there. Bouncing puck, Krager. Got it back to Martineau. Martineau wheeling and dealing. Martineau got a man trailing now. Tellier lost the handle on it there as poke checked away by Odeje. As it comes back now to the blue line, that's kept in by Norwich. Martineau worked over in the corner. Martineau with it, got it back to the blue line, letting the shot go through a screen. Who let the save? The rebound, the net was yawning there and hopped over the stick of Gagnon. Gagnon got it back now for Krager. That was extremely close. Back the other way now. Over the blue line. Skotidakis. Skotidakis lost the handle on it, got it to Odeje. They got it in front. Norwich came away with it. That's deflected and sent all the way down, so no icing. Tyson Bradford on it there. Bradford hounded there by Desirosier. In the corner it goes now. Morrison in on the forecheck now. As they turn away with it. Coming back the other way now. Somang down the right wing they go. Putting the brakes on there like Maverick, hoping Jester would go right by, letting the shot go underneath the pads there of Mertz. And there'll be no further play. That was definitely stopped with his pad there. I think he would have rather stopped it with his stick, but a save is a save. The puck did not go in. Here's Houle now. Houle down the left wing, letting the shot go. That went off Morrison. Morrison in the corner, quickly on it. There was Kelly. Kelly will send it behind the net. Chasing it down is Norwich, trying to get the puck out. Bouncing puck, knocked down by Norwich. They couldn't corral it there. Digging at it there was Gagnon. Gagnon got it out to center. Over to help out there was Desrosiers, but back the other way now quickly. Garou. Garou sliding it across. Doesn't get through. That's sent all the way down. Is it on net? It is not. So icing is the call. With under 15 minutes left to go here in regulation. Face off deep in the Norwich zone to the left of the netminder Mertz. He's catching glove side. Xavier Corselius. Courcelet. Could be, I think it's Xavier Courcelet. If it's not, it sounds much better saying it that way anyway. Everything sounds better in French. As the great Merle Vinci tried to explain. Chancellor, I know French. Patrick Waugh. Behind the net now. I couldn't be more pleased that he's our head coach. The day the Islanders signed him to be the head coach, oh my God, I was so happy. Walking in now, pulling the trigger. Waffle save there by Mertz. Great coach. Back to the blue line now. Bauman lets the shot go. Mertz steers that aside. So a couple of opportunities here as Nyfors did the old reverse check as he stuck out his buttocks. And one of the Sommelier players just skated into it and ended up going in reverse. Nyfors, big, strong, young lad. Up ahead now, here's the aforementioned Nyfors. That one bounces in on the goalkeeper. Steered aside. And behind the net coming with it now. And now we've got delayed offsides. I don't know why they blew it dead when Sommet was coming out with the puck, but they did. No, I'm confused, but we call that Tuesday around these parts if you're a fan of the program. You know that happens. I think because Norwich did not vacate the zone quickly enough, so they blew it dead. No, I think because they're saying maybe they didn't make an attempt to clear the zone. Yeah, I thought so too. I'm very confused. Here's Meirano now, lost the handle on it. Well, let the pass be the pass. Que sera, sera, as they say. Hard around now. Here's Dempsey. Dempsey on it there. Dempsey tried to get it in front. That's knocked down. Mormon couldn't knock it down. Sent back in. This time Norwich does regain the blue line as Tellier sends it behind the goal line. Sommet tried to get out with it. Couldn't do so as it was kept in at the blue line. Now it comes out to center all the way down. It's going to go for another icing. So 13:27 left to go here in regulation. 3-3 is the score. Another icing goal. And the faceoff will come deep now in the Sommet Academy zone. Leaning in is Kreger. He's got Speller to his left. On his right, I believe, is Martineau. It is Martineau trying to get to it. Martineau behind the net. Sent his man down. He's on top of the puck. Play allowed to continue. Speller took a big hit. He got right back up. Bouncing puck now. And away comes Sommet with it. He lost the handle on it. Going back to get it. Audiger. Audiger puts the brakes on. Audiger with it there. Audiger sending it up quickly now. Trudeau. Trudeau down the right wing. Trudeau dump it in. Got it out in front. Audiger was cutting to the cooker. Speller works his man over there. Bodies collide there in the corner. Oh, a delayed call there. The ref put his arm up very late. As I think Kelly may have sold it. Let's see, is Kelly going to get one for going back at him, though, in the corner? I think the first collision interference, I thought it was an accidental collision. But then the ref put his arm up very late, and then I think they're going to give Kelly 2 for going back after him. So I think it's all going to be washed away as Kelly and Trudeau are in the sin bin now. I think it's going to remain 5-on-5. We'll see if I'm correct about that. So roughing is the call to Kelly. Yep, 5-on-5. The ref indicates the international. Well, 5-on-5, though. So the ref give the internationally recognized sign for 5-on-5 or flip the flapjacks, depending on what time of day it is. All right, under 13 minutes to go here. And the face-off remaining in the Norwich zone. Which is kind of surprising because the reason for the whistle was the initial penalty on Sommet, and then they touched it up. So the face-off, I would think, would be in the neutral zone, but I just don't know. Either way, that's where it's dropped. So a chance now up ahead now for Martineau. Got behind the D and deflected there. Good deflection there. Martineau got a man cutting to the cooker. That was Kreger. And hopped over his stick. Who knows? I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. And if you stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be wrong again in a minute. But no, you can never be afraid to make mistakes. Never, ever, ever. Declan, don't ever be afraid to fail. The fear of failure is paralyzing and the worst thing that could happen to a young man or a young lady. Never be afraid to fail. So much worse to do nothing out of fear than it is to fail. Kreger leaning in to take the draw. Face off just outside the Sommet zone where I thought it would have been dropped before. Yeah, that and a dime will get you on the subway. Where you can say hi to the National Guard. So offsides is the call. Is that icing again? Icing is the call. With 12:23 left to go here. 3-3 is your score. A big one coming up after this, not on Solu, but here at the Rose Garden, as our Norwich Sea Captains taking on the New Jersey Titans in Game 3. They have their own broadcasting, streaming people. It's going to be Game 3. The winner will advance to the next round of the Fraser Cup in the NA3HL, our junior team, the Norwich Sea Captains. We want to wish them the best of luck tonight. Another icing as they take on the New Jersey Titans. Love to see them advance. Last year they lost in Game 3 in the first round to the Danbury Hat-Tricks. We'll see if they can go. It's only their third year in existence. So just 3 years ago, there were no Norwich Sea Captains there. There was no Norwich Hockey Club. So two brand new teams, both flourishing here at the Rose Garden. I love to see it. And girls hockey is exploding all across North America, as well as the PWHL continues to get good ratings and big crowds, over 19,000 on hand a couple of weeks ago in Toronto, as Toronto took on Montreal. That pleases the broadcaster. We did the girls' high school championship game the other night from Quinnipiac. Over 4,000 people tuned into that game. Sent ahead now, that one squiggling like a top. It's played by the goaltender, so no icing. So we're actually going to get to play hockey for a couple of minutes. Well, we'll see. Been a lot of whistles. Can't blame the officials, though. They're not. They are trying to do what they can. That's true. Laflamme lost the handle on it. Bouncing puck at the blue line. Nice play there by Krager. Causing duress there for Bradford. To the corner it goes now. Laflamme will give chase into the other corner. Houle pinching in there. DeRosier leaves it there for Laflamme. Sent behind now for Garou. Garou up for Bradford. Bradford couldn't get it out as he's met there by Krager. Now it comes out to center. That's knocked down and sent back in there by Vinny Page. 11.5 left to go here in regulation. That one intercepted nicely in the neutral zone, then dropped back off and dumped in. Good play there by Gagnon. In the corner he goes now. That one rolls to the goalkeeper, Roulette. He'll hold on. And there'll be no further play. So 11:09 left to go here. Yeah, each team has had opportunities and capitalized on the power play. So you're right. They want to stay out of the box here tonight. For the remainder of the affair, we'll see if that can happen. Behind the net it goes now. So May Academy on it there. They try to get it out. That hit a body. Reaching for it there with DeRosier. Couldn't come away with it. Comes out to Bordeaux. Bordeaux sends it into the corner. Aguilera on it there. Aguilera got it up for Gagnon. Gagnon trying to get it up ahead. Bouncing puck. That's knocked down by Belcourt. Reed Belcourt going straight ahead. Ran into some opposition, and away comes Morrison now. Morrison with the toe drag. He lost the handle on it. He'll track it down. Morrison on the backhand. Got it down low. Back to the blue line. Ended up back at the red line. For Tellier. He'll dump it in. Roulette will gobble that up. Knock it down. Leave it for Belcourt. Belcourt trying to get it out. Norwich on it there. Bodies go flying. And there's a power play coming. So tripping is going to be the call. And Norwich will head back to the power play. Their fifth power play of the night. You're absolutely right. Norwich looking to get the go-ahead goal as they dump it in on the power play. Chasing around there was Garou. Garou hounded there. Puck comes loose and sent all the way down by Somay. The goaltender Mertz out to play it. He'll leave it. On the stick now at Tellier. Tellier sent flying there. Almost turned the puck over. Norwich will retrieve back in their own zone. 1:35 left to go in the power play. Under 10 minutes to go in the affair. Martineau. Band on it the first time. Got it across. Laflamme on sides. Laflamme down the left wing. Right wing, excuse me. That's it for Martineau. Martineau got it out in front. Cutting to the cooker there was LaFlamme, and that just failed to click. Back to the blue line. The net is off its moorings. Yeah, they do that on the power play a lot. Just one defenseman. That's Tellier. Christopher Tellier Pelletier. On defense for Norwich. Kreger out there. You tell him to get in front of the goaltender, right? There's LaFlamme now, working it down low. Back to LaFlamme at the blue line. LaFlamme sliding it over. Simon, one-timer, a big stop there. The rebound came back to LaFlamme. Nice save by Ouellette. Tellier got a lot on that one. Here comes Bradford now. Bradford short-handed. Bradford outside in move. Tellier wasn't buying. Sends it up now for LaFlamme. LaFlamme on the backhand. That's knocked down. Short-handed. 2-on-1 developing. Broken up. Beautiful play there by Christopher Tellier Pelletier. He sends it right ahead now. Sauce it ahead now. Kreger. Kreger letting the shot go. Saved by Ouellette. Ouellette not sure where it is. He had it all along. Yeah. He did. No, absolutely right. He played the 2-on-1 perfectly. Did Tellier Pelletier de Rode now. At the face-off dot, walking in, pulling the trigger. That just missed as Martineau got loose. All around, trying to keep it in his knife force. There's knife force. Declan was calling for him to be out there on the power play. Coach Declan. That one bounced. Yeah, it could be either. He's very versatile, which is French for versatile. Across it goes now. Back for Knife Force. Knife Force over the red line. Knife Force makes the move at the blue line. Did they stay on sides? It doesn't matter. Never got across the blue line. Sent in, and now 8:15 to go. A good penalty kill there. Where Norwich started off 2-on-2. 2 for 2, on the power play, and now they're 2 for 5. 0 for 3 in their last 3 power play opportunities is Norwich. Stolen at the blue line. They're saying it's offsides. I got to disagree with that call. So I thought Norwich carried it in. And if you carry it into your own zone, doesn't matter if it's offsides or not. Maybe I'm wrong. Sometimes things happen too quickly for the brain to process them, Okay. Chipped ahead now. Here's Martineau. Martineau letting the shot go from a tough angle. A butt end save there. And another whistle. That is correct, Declan. Well put, sir. I'm excited for my mama's cooking. Well, not my mama, but I got... I feel the same way about Michelle's. I got a hot open pastrami sandwich waiting for me at home with brown gravy on top and mozzarella cheese on the fries, ladies and gentlemen. I have that every year for my birthday. That's my birthday dinner. We couldn't have it last night, so we're having it tonight. Thank you, sir. Back the other way now. Here comes Bauman. Bauman got it out. Aguilera sent it back the other way. Somang knocked down. Nice play there by Speller. Speller sliding it across. A nice job there to get the foot on it by Savic. Otherwise, that's going right to Martineau. Trying to cut in front there. Good job by Aguilera to take the body. That's knocked down now. Cosellier walking in over the blue line. Bourdais. Bourdais lets the shot go. Nice stop there by Mertz. Cleared but not out. The rebound comes back to Mertz. And he gobbles it up like a biscuit on Thanksgiving. And there'll be no further play. Might be Mertz. Might be Mears. Might be Mears. Every last name's confusing to me. I can hardly read and hardly write. That's why I was an English major. 7:18 left to go. That one's not too bad. Face-off won by Norwich. We're coming away without Somang. Somang trying to get it down low. That's knocked aside. DeRosier. Meirano got it up ahead. Now down the right wing. Dempsey. Dempsey did a nice job to win it into the corner. Meirano run into there. Back to the blue line it goes now. Along the board, sending it back hard behind the net. Has it sent in by Kelly. Meirano pinching in, coming over. Rosier got it to Dempsey. Hard around now. Meirano took a big hit, but got it back to the blue line. Pinching in. Keeping it in there was Kelly. Oh, you got to like the courage there, Sheldon Meirano. He knew he was going to get hit. He leaned in, took the hit, and still got it back to the blue line. That's cold courage. The Lion of Oz would be very pleased. In the corner now, trying to get it back to the blue line. They do. Walking in now. Garou lets the shot go. Big stop. The rebound still loose. No, I thought they had scored. I heard them celebrate. I lost sight of the puck, but it never went in. Back for Garou. Garou slides it across. Walking in, letting the wrist shot go. Steered aside by Mertz. Norwich trying to get it out. Couldn't get it out. The wrist shot. They score! They let the wrist shot go from the blue line. And Borner Savic from way out there. So Savic gives Somang the lead with 6:12 left to go. Here in the third. I thought it might have been tipped. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. And now Norwich looking for the tying goal. Laflamme over the blue line. That one rolls to the goaltender. No, never got there as it was knocked aside. So Somang now with the lead with 6 minutes left to go in the affair. Goal by Borner Savic. Somang on it there. They slide it across. Up ahead now, that's Bradford. Bradford over the blue line. Left it there. Came right back to him. Back the other way now. Here comes Nightforce. Got tied up with the linesman. Nightforce upset with the linesman, but I mean, like we said, there's 2 linesmen and 2 refs out there, so it seems like they have accidentally gotten in the way a lot tonight. But I think it's overkill. I think you should have one ref and 2 linesmen is all you need. I think you only need 1 ref in the NHL too, but that's just me. When I was a young whippersnapper, there was only 1 ref, you know. I like the NHL where there's only 1 ref and they had to follow the puck and you could do whatever you wanted behind the play, you know, slash the guy in the Achilles and things, and the ref doesn't see it. Back in the day. Chance in front now. I liked when there was only 1 ref in hockey. I like when the refs had their names on the jerseys in hockey instead of the numbers. They used to have their names. We used to get all over Paul Stewart with the Nassau Veterans Memorial. No, they have numbers now. They used to have names. We used to be able to say, blah, 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 you blah, blah, blah. We call them a variety of colorful proverbs. Tellier now. Not in the NHL. No. Bettman got rid of it years ago. I wrote him a letter. I was very upset by it. I did. And over the blue line now.
You don't need linesmen and
Well,
it's just a host.
Sent ahead now, poured down at center ice. On it there was Cartledge, but turning away with it, jabbing at it. Oh, they're going to call that. Wow. Kreger is going to get 2 minutes for tripping, I guess. I don't know about that call. I got to be honest with you. See, if there was only 1 ref, it probably wouldn't have been called. No, I got to respectfully disagree with that call, I got to tell you. But it doesn't matter what I think. Declan just disagrees, minus the respectful. All right, so a huge penalty kill here for Norwich as they trail by 1 with 4.5 minutes left to go. A big power play here for Somang. Is leaning in now is Audiger. Audiger wins it back to the blue line for Garou. Garou slides it over. Good puck movement by Somang. Both of these teams' power plays have been very good here tonight. As that one comes out to center. So 1:51 left to go, and the man advantage here for Somang Academy. Let's see if any bad blood spills over here. Tomorrow is senior day at the arena. Tomorrow is the final one of the season. Yes, you will. You're gonna be here tomorrow, right? No, I didn't know if you had a game. I didn't know if you had a game. Slid across now, Trudeau. Trudeau walking in. Trudeau with the toe drag. Nice play by Aguilera to come over and poke it loose. Up ahead now. Down the left wing, chipping it out. That got knocked down there by Houle. Houle on it there. Houle run into by DeRosier. Rosier will send it in, tracking it down now. And on it there. Behind the net goes Garou. Garou hounded by Laflamme. Garou puts the brakes on. Fell down, but left it now for Odeje. Odeje down the left wing. Odeje over the blue line. Odeje at the dot. Odeje behind the net. Odeje still with it. Odeje still with it. That puck came back to him like 3 or 4 times there. It's like a gas giant. The puck looked like Io or Europa. Martineau down the left wing now, shorthanded. Puts the brakes on. 3.5 minutes left to go. Martineau behind the net had a man cutting to the cooker. That was Morrison. And that just failed to click. Back the other way now with speed. Down the left wing they go. Over the blue line, Morrison got a chunk of it. Comes back to the blue line. Kept in at the blue line. Walking the line now. Savic. Savic will let the shot go. Mertz will glove it out of midair. 41 seconds left to go on the power play. 3:18 left to go in the affair. 4-3. Somang Academy leading it. And the face-off deep still in the Norwich zone. Face-off won by Norwich. Behind the net it goes now. Quickly on it there is Kelly. Kelly trying to get it out. That was knocked down by Bauman. Sliding it across now, looking to pull the trigger. Decided to hold on to it there. Now it was Cote. Cote got it to the goal line. Now behind the goal line. A little bit of tic-tac-toe. Back to the blue line. Letting the shot go! Gloved out of midair there. A big stop by Mertz as he got just enough of it. As walking in was Bauman. Went off the glove and then off the crossbar. I thought it went in. I thought it did for a second, but you know, these are 51-year-old eyes, so I don't see things as good as I used to. Not at the moment. Turning, wheeling, letting the shot go. That just missed. Pinching in now is Houle. Houle sealing off the wall. Lost the handle on it. We're going to keep an eye on Mertz for you, see if Norwich pulls him. Laflamme down the right wing. Laflamme dropped it off back to the blue line. Walking in, shooting there was Aguilera. Big stop. The rebound gets pushed just wide as Norwich was trying to get to it. Laflamme behind the net with it now. 2 minutes left to go. Laflamme walks off with it. Lets the shot go. Let got a chunk of it. It eludes Aguilera. Ends up back in the neutral zone. Aguilera slides it over for Tellier. Tellier up for Laflamme. Nyfors knocks it down to himself. Over the blue line. Sliding it across. Losing a handle on it. And chopping it down low. Big hit there as Nyfors got together with Belcourt. Bodies collide there. Somang Academy coming away with it now. Back the other way through the neutral zone with speed. Over the blue line. Cutting to the outside. Dropping it off. Sliding off the stick of Moorman. And 90 seconds left to go. Chance in front. Moved ahead. Walking in now. Martineau took from behind. Big stop there. Roulette got the flipper on it. There's Kreger now. Kreger trying to get it in front. Came right back to him. Kreger behind the net. There goes the goaltender for the extra skater. 1:20 to go. On and now, Belcourt. Belcourt up the boards, deflected, kept it at the blue line. Walking in now, Laflamme down low. Had a man cutting to the cooker. That was Speller. And up and out of play. Oh, Norwich was ever so close. As they were knocking at the door there, Coach Sheehan calling timeout. With 1 minute and 7 seconds left to go here in the affair. Timeout called by the Norwich Hockey Club. So good pressure there by Norwich. A couple of big stops by the netminder, Isaac Ouellet. Ouellet.
7 seconds left on the third. It's a close game, but I mean, Somang is just leading by 4. Leading by 1.
4-3 is the score. Somang Academy leading it. Norwich calling timeout. They want to rest their big dogs. Get the 6 out there that they want. I'm sure they'll keep the goaltender on the bench for the extra skater. Mertz at this point. So the face-off going to be deep now. In the Somang Academy zone. To the right of the netminder is Waffle side. Ouellet. Ouellet is probably how you say it. A couple of big saves there. Martineau ended up on the breakaway. Ouellet got the right flipper and stayed with him. All right, Norwich breaks their huddle. The goaltender staying on the bench. 6 skaters for Coach Sheehan. Martineau, Laflamme, Tellier, Kreger, Nyfors, and Cartledge. There's 6 skaters out there. Odaje is going to be out there taking the face off. He's done a good job all night long. Donovan Odaje leans in against LaFlamme. Odaje wins the draw, goes behind the net. Nyfors on it there. Norwich looking to gain possession. Last minute to go now in the affair. Behind the net it goes now. Bodies go flying. Cartledge down. Nyfors over, digging, trying to get it loose. They do jab it loose. Coming away with it, Kreger back to the blue line, letting the shot go. The rebound! Push just one. Turning, shooting. They scores! Getting to the rebound, burying the biscuit, Owen Cartledge. As they dug and dug and dug, got it back to the blue line. Got it down low, and Cartledge, who normally is a defenseman, Well, 4-4 is the score with 46 seconds left to go here in regulation. Cartledge. But I'll tell you, I was kind of surprised to see Cartledge as the 6th skater. But clearly, he is a great player, but he's more of a stay-at-home, sturdy type of defenseman. But clearly, Coach Sheehan playing chess out there in a world that plays checkers. Turning on it now is Bauman. Up ahead now, so 27 seconds left to go. And we're tied at 4. Dangerously at the blue line, making the move there is Pellier. Broke it up, chopped that by Kreger. That's sent ahead, knocked down by Cartledge. Cartledge, who just tied it moments ago. Tried to get it up for Martineau with 10 seconds left to go here in regulation. Bouncing puck along the boards. That's kept in again, hit the official. Somang turnover at the blue line with 3 seconds. Let the shot go away. Netting the waffle on it at the buzzer. And that's going to do it. Oh, a little bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle here. You don't want to start overtime shorthanded. No, 4-4 is the score, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get some free hockey tonight. As we're headed to sudden death or sudden life overtime, depending upon your perspective and point of view and who you got money on at home. Well, next goal wins. Losers bring the nets in. As we used to say back in the day. So May. They got a penalty at the end there? Oh, Somang? No, nobody else? Nobody on NHC? I'll be shocked. Is NHC going to start overtime on the power play? Declan is believing it to be true. Well, if you say something with confidence, someone will believe you. So, yeah, I see the Somang coaching staff not looking happy, so I think you might be right, Declan. I think they might be starting on the power play, might NHC? No, you're. Let's not spike the ball at the 10-yard line, as my good friend used to say, between Monday and Fridays, 12:07 p.m. to 3 p.m. No, I think you're right, though. I don't see anybody in the sin bin for Norwich. I don't see anything on the board yet, though. So it's going to be 5 minutes of overtime. I believe it's 5-on-5. Let's wait and see.
Usually in the NHL, it's 3-on-3, but I think it's going to be 5-on-5.
Yeah, the 3-on-3 in the NHL. Let's see here what the format is going to be. So Cartledge scored with 30 seconds left to go to force overtime. So I think it's going to be Martineau, LaFlamme out there. Let's see. I don't know if it's 5-on-5. I believe it's 5-on-5, though. Maybe it's 4-on-4. So there is a penalty coming up to Bradford. He did get a penalty right as the buzzer sounded, so that's going to be a 4-on-3 power play, which is a much bigger advantage than a 5-on-4. It's 4-on-4, so it's a 4-on-3 power play for Norwich. It's going to be a 5-minute overtime stanza here. LaFlamme, Cartledge, Martineau, and Tellier, the 4 skaters out there for Coach Sheehan. So a So a power play for Norwich to start the overtime stanza. So free hockey for everybody at home. And down the right wing now is LaFlamme, and they'll set up on the power play. Sliding it over, a lot of room to walk in with it, pulling the trigger. That went off the shoulder of Oulet as Tellier walked in. Pitching in LaFlamme. LaFlamme down the right wing. LaFlamme drops it for Martineau. Martineau along the boards, back for Tellier. Tellier back for Martineau. He slides it across. Good stick in the passing lane. Back the other way now, Sorn. A 2-on-1 with Odeje. Sorn over the blue line. Sauces it across Odeje. Backhand! He scores! Donovan Odeje. Short-handed in overtime. A beautiful pass across by Sorn. A saucer pass. And Odeje. Cut to the backhand. Let the shot go. And buries the biscuit there for Somang Academy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us. We got to cut out early as they got to start the next broadcast. I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. You've been watching Norwich Hockey Club Hockey, the final in overtime. Somang Academy 5, Norwich Hockey Club 4. We'll see you tomorrow at 1:15. Good night, everybody.